In this question, they've asked us to determine the gross profit for the month of May using the LIFO cost method. So we're going to, I did the question using the same data where we determined what the cost of the sale was on May 6th. Here we're going to carry it all the way through for the month of May and then determine the gross profit. It says, using the following information to answer the question, the Boxwood Company sells blankets at $60 each. The following was taken from the inventory records during May. The company had no beginning inventory on May 1st. So we're using the LIFO method. So I'm going to put an underline on that so I keep that in my mind. Now let's go ahead and work up our inventory. On May 3rd, we purchased 5 at $30. On May 10th, we sold 3. Okay? So now I have 2 at 30. On May 17th, I have 10 that I purchased at 34. So my inventory as of May 17th, I have 2 units still at 30 and I have 10 units at 34. Next, I'm going to sell 6 units, and that's on May 20th. So I'm going to sell 6, and that's going to be at 30 with a cost of 34, right? So remaining, I have 2 at 30, and I have 4 at 34. On the 23rd, I'm going to sell 3 units. Well, I'm still using a LIFO, so I'm going to sell them at 34, which is going to leave me, I'm running out of room, so let's move down a little bit. That's going to leave me 2 at 30 and 1 at 34. So that's what I have in inventory now after that sale. Now on May 30th, I purchase 10 more units at 40. So that's what I have in my ending inventory is 2 at 30, 1 at 34, and 10 at 40. Now the question that they've asked me to compute is, what's my gross profit? So I've got to figure out my sales. My total sales, I can get that number. I have 3, I have 6, and I have 3 more that I sold. So my total sales, I have 3, 6, that's 9, and 3 more is 12 at $60. Okay? I'm going to move down a little farther here. So my sales would total 60 times 12 is $720. All right? Now I need to go back and figure out what my cost of sales were. Well, I know that I sold, go back up here, I sold 3 at 30, right? So 3 at 30 is $90. I also sold 6 at 34, so that's $204. I sold 3 at 34, which would be what, 102? Perfect. Okay, so that's what I sold. I can add all those up to come up with my cost of goods sold. Looks like 396. So I can come down here and go cost of goods sold is 396. My gross profit is 324.